It's spring 2023, and do you want to know what the spring trends are for 2023? I bet you want to know what's hip and happening, but you know the drill. I'm going to give you the top 10 spring trends for 2023. But you gotta hang in there and hold on, because we're coming right back with that. Welcome to Waist Up Wardrobe. I'm Christine Vartanian, an attorney turned personal style expert and image consultant. As the founder of Jade House of Style, I am passionate about unveiling the inner confidence of my clients by developing their personal style and dressing them for success. But is getting dressed up still important in our virtual world? Well, that's where my experience can help with what I call Waist Up Wardrobe. Waist Up Wardrobe is a podcast for all things you need to conduct an outstanding Zoom meeting. It's about how to dress for the camera, but it's not just about the clothes. It's about everything you need to know to show up on brand and professionally for the camera. Join me in the Waist Up Wardrobe studio to discuss how to navigate this virtual world and dominate from behind the desk. Hello, virtual nation and Waist Up Wardrobe world. Susie is here, and thank you for joining us, because we're going to be talking about the 2023 trends for this season. There's so many great things that you can use to interject into your wardrobe that can spice it up and make it really exciting and fun and effortless too. So I'm going to talk about the top 10 trends. There are more, of course, and you always can take some of the trends from the season before and kind of intertwine them with the current trends, and you'll still be doing great in your fashion wardrobe and your fashion sense and style. Before I get started though, I have to say thank you to Rick Moscoso, who keeps putting up with me in the production room and trying to really make this production a success despite my delinquency sometimes. So thank you, Rick, for being here and for making the show possible from a production standpoint. And thank you all out there too for joining us one more time. And know that we are on iTunes. You can listen to us. Although I'm going to say I'm going to be sharing some visuals today, and it would be really nice if you can watch this episode rather than listen to it. But we'll take anything. You can rate us and review us on iTunes. You can also rate us and review us on Facebook. And we know we're on Facebook every Thursday at 11:30. Pacific live, so that we can interact with you and answer questions on the spot. And we are on Spotify and so many other platforms. So go there, listen to us on whatever platform makes sense to you. And you know what? Let's squeeze the juice out of the trends today and really talk about them. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first one that's on my list. And that is the sheer fabrics. So sheer things are are totally on trend right now. It used to be on trend a season ago, and it still continues to be a big, hip, and happening trend. We are moving into this place of, wanting to balance like femininity with a little bit of edge, and, the sheer top, as you can see in one of these pictures, does that beautifully. You can wear a great tank top underneath it, a bralette, depending on how comfortable you are with showing skin, because showing skin has been in for a couple seasons now. And Kristen Levine's here, and she is excited to hear about the spring trends. Thank you for joining us, Kristen. And as you can see, the sheer black top, you can also see it in the pants. Now, I will say, everybody is comfortable with a different level of sheer clothing, right? As you can see, you can even go with the sheer gloves to make it, a little bit more palatable if you don't want to wear a sheer top. But it really is a great way to add a feminine touch to your wardrobe. And it is definitely on trend. So go ahead and give it a try, because it is a fun trend and very, very ladylike feminine. The next one I'm going to talk about, trend number 2, is the denim on denim. Now, this trend has actually been around for a couple seasons as well. There's a funny name for it. It's called a Canadian tux, to wear denim on denim, which I think is kind of a funny name. But you're seeing a lot of the denim on denim. So you're putting different washes, like a different denim shirt with a pair of denim jeans, a denim skirt with a denim jacket. You're really seeing a lot of play with the denim on denim. And there was a time where it was sort of a faux pas to put denim on denim. And I will say there was always exceptions to that if it was done right. Well, now we are doing a lot with different washes, different textures, and it's definitely very much on trend for 2023. And Kristen is saying this is funny because I do this often, but I thought it was a no. I know. Well, it's not anymore, Kristen. So you can do it, and you can feel very empowered doing it. So, yeah. So the Canadian tuxed or the denim on denim is definitely a trend that you're going to be seeing a lot of in the spring season and beyond, probably too. Okay, let's talk about the button-up shirt. Okay, the button-up shirts, they really are timeless. I find that having a button-up white collared shirt in your wardrobe can really offer you so much versatility. You can wear it casually, you can wear it for business, you can accessorize it in so many different ways. So with a white button-up collared shirt, you could put a great scarf underneath it, you could put a great statement necklace, you could wear it with a statement earring. It's kind of one of those basics as well, actually. So not only is it on trend for 2023, it's also a very good piece to have in your wardrobe. And it can be dressed down and dressed up, like I said. And you can, because high-waisted jeans have been coming in strong this last season or two, they could be dressed with a high-waisted pair of jeans and it could look phenomenal. But I also love it because you can wear it with a gown, like a ballroom skirt gown, and you can have a great look that's evening. So it really is a very versatile piece. And when you're buying and investing in a great white collared shirt, I would just say keep it simple. Like you want something that's very simple, not too many ruffles or anything that embellishes it. Just the simple collared shirt is what we're talking about, because that can flex a little bit more easy. Okay. So trend number 4 is those crochet details. So again, there was a season not that long ago where crochet cover-ups for swimsuits were big, crochet tops, crochet dresses, and for 2023, for springtime, it still is. Now think about investing in those with crochet dresses that have color, because that going into spring can be really, really fun. And I really love that crochet dress that you can throw onto a bathing suit as a swimsuit cover up, because it's very feminine again. And you can get it any color. Right now, they're making it so many colors, pastels, neutrals, everything really under the sun. And it has sort of this little bohemian touch to it, but it's also sort of like a beautiful casual piece to have. Okay, so that's crochet details and crochet dresses or tops. Really, it's any article of clothing that is crochet. I've even seen crochet skirts and shorts. And Susie chimed in here saying, are high-waisted jeans the same as mom jeans? Well, they kind of are. It's like kind of bringing back the mom jeans, but putting a current twist on it. All the young girls today are wearing the high-waisted jeans. So there's nothing old about it. It's totally in. And you know what, jeans, I feel like when you wear jeans, if you have a tiny waist that you want to highlight, then you should by all means wear the high-waisted jeans. So I would say, yes, it is sort of a mom jeans, but there's nothing old-fashioned about it, about the high-waisted jeans at this point. So the next trend number 5, is the bold colored pants. We are seeing a lot of these hot pinks, greens, electric blues in pants, and even like two-piece ensembles, like the blazer and the pants. Okay, they are playful, but they're also kind of a little bit more dressy, and they could be worn to special occasions like showers, but they can also be worn out to date night. They're really perfect because they give you sort of this two-piece kind of put together look, but the bright colors and the cuts make it fun. So Susie's saying that her niece wears them and looks awesome. but she's 16. And if you're talking about the high-waisted jeans, yes, the teenagers are looking amazing in them. And so that's why they're back in. So but they make them for every shape and every size and every age. And as long as you wear it and you feel really good in it, then you should give it a shot. That's my philosophy anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go from the bold colored pants to this other favorite of mine, and that's the pinstripe tailoring that we're seeing so much of. This actually has been a favorite of mine. It's the one trend that I've picked to interject in my wardrobe. Last season being in the fall, but also it's being carried through to spring 2023. So the pinstripe pant, the pinstripe blazer, but also like the pinstripe shirt. I have a pinstripe dress, and a great resource for pinstripe pieces of clothing that are really hip and happening right now is mango.com. And Rick can maybe put that in the comments. Mango.com has made this amazing line of pinstripe clothing with dresses and vests. I have their pinstripe vest. I also have their pinstripe dress. I love it. I love it. I love that it is it's like a masculine texture or print, but it's cut in a feminine way. I love sort of that juxtaposition of masculine and feminine in women's wear, because it gives you that feeling of you still have that femininity tied into it, but it's also very strong. And that is a really great, I don't know, I just think that's a really great feature when it comes to fashion for women. All right, next trend is the oversized bags, you guys. Oversized bags are totally in. Of course, here we have the the ultimate Hermes bag, but you don't have to spend $23,000 to have a oversized bag. Of course, it comes in all shapes, sizes, and price points. You can get a great, going into spring, summer, get a great raffia oversized bag. But the oversized bags are really sort of that catch-all bag for the spring. You got the tote over the shoulder totes, you've got the satchels, and you can really pair it with anything. You pair it with your maxi dress, really kind of more of that less structured oversized bag that can be kind of your catch-all for all your stuff going into spring and summer. And Kristen saying, finally, big bags. Yes, we have so much that we travel with, right? I feel like I travel my condo, and sometimes it's really funny, but I'll have a small bag and my big bag. My mom always makes fun of me for that. She goes, well, you have a bag inside a bag inside a bag. I'm like, well, sometimes I just want to have everything with me in my big bag. And then sometimes I just want to run out with my small bag. So the big bags are definitely making a comeback, and you'll see them in all textures: leather, raffia, canvas, everything under the sun. So invest in a great bag for spring if that's the trend that you want to give a shot to and incorporate into your wardrobe, because I think it could be very lasting too. You can always use it season after season, right? If you love the bag. Okay, my next trend is that I want to share with you is trend number 8, and that is the trend of the baggier the jeans, the better. Now, I will say this is not a trend that I love personally. And I just want to also put it out there that I've mentioned this before. Remember, not every trend is for everybody, right? But it's nice to interject some trends into your wardrobe so that you can feel like your wardrobe is current and that you're sort of on trend with the season and you're kind of with the program, right? So this trend of baggy jeans is not my favorite. I happen not to like it on my body, and I like to have more of a straight leg pair of jeans, but the baggy ones, they're really, really popular right now. And they are made for all ages and all sizes. And if you really thought this trend is for you, you could see it here in this photograph paired with a denim shirt and then a bright colored coat or jacket or blazer. And then you can see in this other picture, this is a great way to wear your jeans too, is to put a blazer on it, maybe oversized, and then belt it. That's a really great way to kind of show off your fashion sense and make it a little bit different. So Kristen is saying that she's tried on the baggy jeans, but I feel like a frump, not so just not for me either. Exactly. I kind of felt the same way. I felt like it just didn't flatter me. And when you put on something and you look in front of the mirror and you go, I don't care if this is a trend. I don't like it for me. And that's the idea, right? Every trend is not for everybody. And Susie is agreeing that this trend is not for her. So it's funny because I was just at a client's house working in her closet, and she had invested in a bunch of baggy jeans. And when she pulled them out so we could try it on, I was like, oh, these are not my favorite. But she put them on and she looked fantastic in them. So just belting it with the right belt, styling it in the right way really made the big difference. And she owned the look. So that made all the difference. Okay. So baggy jeans, yes or no, I don't know. Well, it really depends on how you feel when you put those on. So, but there's so many other trends to choose from because remember, we all want to choose at least one trend to interject in our closet. Okay, so the next trend I'm going to be talking about is the maxi slim skirts. So I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple seasons ago, the slim slip dresses were very popular. Now we're looking at sort of the maxi slim skirts, which are really great as bottoms to pair with a lot of different things. You could put it with a shirt and a sweater. You could wear it with boots, but going into spring, you could even do it with flip-flops or ballet flats. So it's nice to also invest in a slim skirt that is maybe a neutral color, because then you can actually throw a pop of color with it. Like in this picture right here, you see her wearing it. It's like sort of a brown neutral. So she could throw on a red top with it and it would look fantastic. Or she could just pair with other neutrals like she has here in the blacks. And that would look phenomenal too. With slim skirts, it really depends on the skirt. Some skirts can be flattering and others not. And so that's why if this trend kind of appeals to you, trying on the one that suits you is sort of the key. All right. Well, look at us. We are. I don't think I've done a show in under 30 minutes, but today's show, and usually typically these trend shows do go for 30 minutes or less, because I want to be in and out, just giving you all the nuggets, the cliff notes about what to go looking for, and so that you're in the know. So when you see your niece wearing it, you know that I know that's a trend, right? So the last trend I want to share with you is ballet flats. Okay. So ballet flats, they're timeless. We've always worn ballet flats. I don't think it really needs to be on trend to really wear them, but sort of the typical ballet shoe that has the rounded toe, is sort of the one to look for. And what I love about them is that they're not only timeless and classic pieces, but they're also effortless and they're very practical. I always have a pair of ballet flats that I throw in my car, because you never know, you might need to get out of some heels at some point, or you might want to, change out shoes, and just having a pair of ballet flats in your car can be very helpful. But I also love that not only are we seeing the ballet flats in these neutrals, but there are so many playful prints and patterns now to invest in. And the other thing is they're really comfortable and they're feminine, and they're just sort of that feminine alternative to sneakers, right? Because we're seeing a lot of the sneaker type, fancy sneakers being worn, but the ballet flats, let's not forget about them, because they're very feminine and they can be paired with so many things, with midi skirts, with your jeans, with maxi dresses. They're really such a great piece to add, and they're very easy to travel with as well. So there you have it. That's the 10 top trends, you guys. And Susie was saying here, oh, she's asking me, what is your favorite ballet brand? Okay, so thank you for asking that, because I do actually have some favorites. I love the Yossi Samras, because the Yossi Samra folds and is so easy to travel with. And they have it in so many textures and different leathers. They're very high quality. They fold, easy to travel with, and they come in so many different options. So if you want me to send you some links to that, let me know, because I think that is a really great brand. There's a lot of other brands. I mean, Sam Edelman makes some really good ballet flats. If you don't care for like the foldable ones that you can travel with. I just bought myself a pair of ballet flats from, I think it was Sam Edelman, and I love them. So that's sort of it. Now, with the hashtag Spring 2023 and Shine, the hashtag spring 2023 and shine. I'd love to jump on a 50-minute call and kind of give you some guidance as to how to interject trends into your wardrobe for the spring 2023. So hashtag spring 2023 and shine, and put that in the comments, and we can jump on a call, like a 15-minute call, where we could talk about the trends and talk about which ones you think would suit you or how you can interject them, or maybe give you even some resources and links to get some of them into your closet. So hashtag spring 2023 and shine, and we can get on a call. So let's wrap it up with the Waist Up Wardrobe Weekly Wrap Up. Main takeaway is always remember that when it comes to trend, you want to make sure that you don't worry about really loving every trend, and don't invest in a trend if it doesn't feel authentic to you. You want to pick one or two trends that you can interject and combine into your wardrobe so that you can be current and feel current. That's the main takeaway. A tip is always think about what suits your lifestyle, what really is aligned with your signature style and look and feel. And that's what you want to gravitate to. The ultimate tool is really this checklist right here. Go through this checklist, see what resonates with you, see what you don't care for, and then invest in a couple of those pieces. And finally, action item, go to your closet right now and see what you already have. Maybe you have a pair of great ballet flats that you just haven't pulled out for a while. Maybe you have a great oversized bag that you haven't pulled out for a while, and start putting into use for spring 2023. So there you have it. That's a Waist Up Wardrobe Weekly Wrap Up. And I will see you next Thursday right here at 11:30 for another show where we bring you new, fresh ideas about how to up-level your wardrobe on and off camera and your entrepreneurial business life as well. Hello.
Okay, oh, there we go. Okay.
That was short and sweet.
Nice.
Aw, and Susie said it was amazing. Thanks, Christy. That was really very nice. Thank you for joining, ladies. If you're still here, I really appreciate that. Anyway, so should we do the wrap up?
Yeah. You caught me off guard on it. It's like, oh, geez, what's the hashtag?
Oh yeah, I try to I realize that I haven't given it to you, and then I'm like, I say it really slow.
I know. So I can type it in.
And then I'm like, and I repeat it a couple times. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't send you the script this time. I had it. I have a script, but I didn't send it. So sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so
you need to tilt your camera down a little bit.
No, I noticed that, but I didn't want to do it during the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Better?
Yep. All right. I'm going to isolate you here. And when you are ready, you can go.
Yeah. Okay. How do I start this usually? So spring 2023 is here. And guess what? We have some trends to share with you that are hip and happening. So if you want to know what they are so that you can feel like you have a great wardrobe that you can up level for the spring, hang in there. Wait, no, that's not how I usually do it, right? Okay, I'm going to do it over again. Sorry.
Yeah. So that you can
up level your wardrobe. Okay. Spring 2023 is upon us, and there are some really great hip and happening trends that you can put into. I'll try it over again. I'll do it over again. Okay. Spring 2023 is here, and there are some really hip and happening spring trends that I want to share with you for your wardrobe so that you can feel current and up leveled coming. Okay, one more time. Take number 4. Okay. Spring 2023 is upon us. And guess what? There are some really hip and happening wardrobe trends for 2023 for the spring. So I want to share them with you so that you can uplevel your wardrobe and bring it current for this spring 2023.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Okay. So, in episode 131 of Waist Up Wardrobe Spring Trends 2023, the main takeaway okay, start over again. So, in episode 131, Spring Trends 2023, the Waist Up Wardrobe weekly wrap up in a nutshell boils down to this. The main takeaway is always remember you're not going to be able to make every trend work for you, but pick one or two that you can interject into your wardrobe so that you can feel current and up to date in your wardrobe. A tip to remember is that you want to pick at least one. Maybe you don't want them all, maybe you don't want more than one, but pick at least one and use it so that you can feel like you are hip and happening, just like the spring trends are. And the main tool here is this show. This show gave you a checklist of all the things you can look for come spring 2023. So use it. Why not? An action item, go to your current closet, find out what you have that kind of fits that list, and start pulling it out and using it for spring 2023. Okay, I think I should do that over again.
Yeah.
I had a little hiccup there at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it was a little messy towards the end.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In episode 131 of Waist Up Wardrobe Spring Trends 123, the Waist Up Wardrobe weekly wrap up in a nutshell boiled down to this. The main takeaway is always remember you don't have to sport every single trend out there, but pick one or two that you like, that you gravitate, that you feel comfortable in, and interject it into your wardrobe so you can feel current. Okay. Tip, make sure that not only are you picking one that you like, but one that also suits your style. Try not to wear something that when you look in front of the mirror doesn't feel great on you or you don't feel like you can own it, because then it's not going to work for you. A tool to use is this episode. This episode lists the 10 spring trends that are hip and happening. So use it as a guide when you're looking to which one to interject into your wardrobe. And finally, action item, go to your closet right now. Use that list to see what in your closet already fits one of these categories and start using it because we're already here at spring 2023. So go ahead and delve into your very own wardrobe because I bet you have something on that list already.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right,
Let's see.
let's spill the
What
feed.
am
Bye,
I doing?